Welcome to the Explainer. Okay, today we are looking at something that's honestly a total game changer for Web3. We're going to break down exactly how you can take a raw back-of-the-napkin idea and actually get it built and shipped on-chain without knowing a single line of code. It's all happening through the clawd.ai Labs playbook, and we're going to walk through this whole process from that first little brain blast all the way to a live application. So let me ask you this. Have you ever had a completely fire crypto idea? Just a genuine light bulb moment, but absolutely zero coding skills to pull it off. Man, it is the most frustrating feeling, right? You've got the vision, you know the utility is there, but then you hit this massive technical wall. Learning Solidity, messing with Next.js, deploying smart contracts, it's a lot. Well, what if I told you that entire wall is literally just gone? Before we get into the actual building mechanics, we got to talk about the fuel that runs this whole engine. It's called CV, which stands for conviction. In super simple terms, CV is basically just your voting juice, your skin in the game, and you earn it simply by staking your Clout tokens. There are no sneaky lockups, no slashing risk. You just hold your stake, and the longer you hold it, the more conviction you build up. It is literally the currency of influence in the Larva AI ecosystem. Okay, so let's say you've staked your Claude, you've got your juice, and you finally have that brilliant idea. Here's the catch. To formally pitch that idea to larv.ai Labs, you have to burn 1 million CV. It sounds like a lot, but it basically acts as this massive built-in spam filter. It makes sure that only serious ideas from people who actually have measurable skin in the game are making it onto the floor for consideration. And honestly, it is so cool to see this process out in the wild. For example, someone literally burned 1 million CV just to pitch this: make Claude available 24/7 on X and let him answer if someone tags him. That's it. There's no crazy code attached, no pull requests. It is just a crystal clear idea backed by a 1 million CV burn to get it officially on the board. But listen, that 1 million CV, that just gets your foot in the door. What happens next is where the hive mind really takes over. Once an idea is pitched, the community steps in. Other Claude stakers can read their pitches, and if they vibe with one, they stake their own CV to upvote it. You're basically rallying your squad to push the best ideas up the ranks. It is a pure conviction market. The most desired features naturally float to the top because people are putting their conviction right where their mouth is. And when you check out the active leaderboard, the sheer volume of participation is just insane. We're talking 61 million, 21 million, 15 million CV staked on different community pitches that are just waiting in the wings. This is where ideas actively battle it out. The absolute highest conviction rises to the top of the pack, which gives the community a way to loudly and clearly tell the AI builders, hey, this right here, this is exactly what we want. All right, so let's say your idea actually wins that conviction battle. What happens then? Well, it goes straight to the job board. Think of this as a completely transparent, on-chain to-do list. Once an idea has the highest conviction, it gets pulled right into this workflow, and the LeftClaw AI agent automatically picks it up. No human project managers, no endless, boring corporate planning meetings, just an AI builder taking its marching orders straight from the community's localized conviction. The pipeline itself tracks the exact journey across 4 super simple columns: idea, build, test, and shipped. First, the idea is logged. Then it moves into build, where the AI agent actually writes the smart contracts and handles deployments. Next is test, where the code gets audited. And get this, it's often audited by other AI sub-agents, which is wild. And finally, once it passes all that, it hits shipped. Boom, live on base, ready to use. Now, you might be thinking, okay, is this all just theoretical? Nope, I brought receipts. Take a look at the 24/7 Claude bot on X, or the Labs transparency tracking system itself. Both of those started as just regular community pitches. Somebody had an idea, they burned the CV, the community stays behind it, and the AI built it out. They are real, functioning realities right now. It is a totally closed working loop of decentralized development. What adds an entirely crazy new dynamic to this whole process is the conclave stream. Austin Griffith actually streams live, and he highlights these top community-driven ideas straight off the lab's leaderboard. It's this token-gated live broadcast where stakers can use their conviction to post in chat and trigger engagements directly on the stream. It's basically taking the absolute best ideas and debating them in real time for everyone to see. So what does this all mean for you? I think it boils down to this one philosophy. All you need is a great idea and conviction to build for the ecosystem. Just think about how insanely empowering that is. The technical barrier to entry is completely 100% gone. You don't need to know how to deploy to IPFS. You don't need to learn Solidity. You don't need to touch Next.js. You literally just need to care, hold your stake, and pitch your vision. All right, before we wrap, we got to keep it real and hit the mandatory safety disclaimers. Got to keep everybody safe, right? So, rapid fire style. AI makes mistakes. It is definitely not flawless. Always verify your sources, especially when you're dealing with automated smart contracts. Do your own research. DYOR is the golden rule here, guys. And of course, absolutely nothing in this explainer is financial advice. Stay smart, stay safe, but don't let that stop you from innovating. Which brings us to the end of the explainer. You've got the playbook now. You see how the tools work, you know the AI builders are just waiting on standby, and the community is ready to back a good concept. The technical barrier is totally gone. So, what is the first absolute banger you're gonna ship? Seriously, go stake some Claude, build up that conviction, and let's get your vision on the job board. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll catch you on the next one.